For a brand new day. This is the Rundown with Ramon Show, and I'm so glad you're back here again for another brand new day. I hope you're doing well and blessed, whether you're hearing live or listening to me on demand. We have a brand new episode for you today, and the flagship topic of the day is the power of saying no more often can help your business and help your life. So welcome to a brand new experience. We're also going to touch on Oracle. We just heard the news. Oracle is laying off, I think, a couple thousand people in an email that went out. I don't see that number there, but I think it was a few thousand people in an email that went out just yesterday. So we're going to touch on that, what it means for your business and you. The secret to this popular AI tool just leaked online. We're going to touch on that. And last but not least, how Nestle is spinning the Kit Kat crisis. Theft that happened in Europe, made off with 400,000 Kit Kat candy bars. They're spinning that into success, and this is what you got to do. By the way, my name is Ramon Ray. This is the Rundown with Ramon Show, and this show is brought to you by our friends at Bitdefender Small Business Security, bitdefender.com/Ramon, bitdefender.com/Ramon, here to help you take your business to the next level. Welcome to a brand new day. This is the Rundown with Ramon Show. Let's get with it. All right, in our previous episode of the Rundown with Ramon Show, we talked about Kit Kat was stolen. 400,000 candy bars were stolen from a truck overseas, and if depending on where you're at, this would be in Europe, I believe, going from Italy to Poland, I believe it was. The pre-Easter heist made international headlines, and the Swiss food giant responded with a jocular statement confirming the security breach. We've always encouraged people to have a break with Kit Kat, but it seems thieves have taken the message way too literally. Now, can you do this? If something not so good happens to your business, something negative happens to your business, are you able to spin that into something good? Mondello, I believe it was, that owns Oreo, did that many, many years ago. There was a power outage during the Super Bowl, I think it was, and they're like, hey, you can dunk in the dark, talking about dunking Oreos in milk. So this is a masterclass in saying something happened. And of course, Kit Kat's being stolen. They're this huge billion-dollar company. It's not going to affect them at all. But they took this negative news and made it into something good. Now, I've done things like that in the past. I've applied to speak at events. I think I'd applied to speak at some big event, South by Southwest or Inbound. They said no to me. I sent the press release out. Ramon rejected by this big conference. I remember one time, me and a friend, Adrian Miller, friend of mine, we hosted an event, and I booked the room incorrectly, or I didn't book it incorrectly. They got the venue space, got the room wrong. I said like 5, I said 50, they got to get space for 5. Point is, I went downstairs and rented out a Subway's restaurant for the people who attended. So can you turn into lemonade when life gives you lemons? Lesson of the day from Kit Kat. Ding, 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 ding. And good day to you, Doors. What's up, Tessie? Good to see you here. Tessie, something's kind of over you. You're like, I don't know, Tessie. It's interesting. Your social media is off the chain. And Doris, good to have you here again. Love that you guys are here on today's Rundown with Ramon Show. Boom! We got more and more people watching the show. By the way, it is growing by leaps and bounds. Love seeing that. Ding, 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 ding. Headline of the day: the secrets of this popular AI tool just leaked online. Anthropic seems to have accidentally leaked the source code for its Claude Code, VentureBeat reporting, giving the increasingly cutthroat competition between Anthropic, OpenAI, and the other AI players. The leak amounts to a strategic hemorrhage of intellectual property, the outlet notes. Claude Code has more than doubled its annualized recurring revenue since the start of the year, and now rivals can see exactly how it's done. This happens at times in business, Steve. Glad to have you here. Hey, what's up, Alexandra Nicole? This happens. Sometimes you leak things, you do things by accident that you didn't mean to do. This doesn't mean life is over. And the same was that Nestle turned the Kit Kat theft into a win. Hey, you make a mistake, you reveal your intellectual property, it can be very damaging for your business. But what I've learned from most of us small business owners, from most of us entrepreneurs, lean in real close. Lean in real close, Doris. Lean in real close, Tessie. Lean in real close, Steve. Lean in real close, Alexandria. There's not really any secret sauce most of us have. It's us. There's only one Ramon. How I show up, how I deliver the show, there's only one version of that. It's only me. I'm not afraid of what Tessie can do, what Alexandria can do. And in the same way, Steve, he's how Steve shows up. I can never be the better version of Steve. Only Steve can. So hence, lean into what you do best. Lean into your individuality and let that carry you and your business. Now, Claude releasing code for its Claude code, that is kind of catastrophic because competitors can see exactly what they're doing and can lean in on that. But it is what it is. These things move on. Ding, 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 ding. Oracle initiates layoffs. An email sent out said, today is your last working day. Oracle initiated a significant round of layoffs, notifying employees via email Tuesday that today is your last working day, citing an anonymous source. The news follows a March filing with the Securities and Exchange Commission in which the software giant said it was setting aside another $500 million for restructuring costs. Already this year, shares of Oracle have dropped 27% as investors weigh competitive risk from generative AI models and the impact of infrastructure spending on Oracle's cash flow. Lesson learned of the day: 1, be human, be empathetic, as my friend Claude Silver of Vayner, not VaynerMedia, but VaynerX is all about, being empathetic and more. But hey, these things happen, and it shows you why more and more people are flocking to entrepreneurship. Yes, a stable job giving you a check every 2 weeks is great, but many people are being entrepreneurs. Now, entrepreneurship is nice as well, but I'm telling you that cash flow, when it pinches you as it's pinching me now, it can hurt bad. What are you going to do about it? So sorry for those Oracle employees who are laid off and fired, which is happening increasingly, but this is the beat of the drum. Welcome to a brand new day. This is the Rundown with Ramon Show. Glad you all are here today. Reminding you, this episode is brought to you by our friends at Bitdefender, reminding you to ask yourselves this one question: is your small business secure? Well, we want you to have two-factor authentication. We want you to leverage complex passwords. We want you to be careful what Wi-Fi networks you're on. We want you to be careful who's looking over your shoulder at your data. We want you to be vigilant. In addition to all those things and training your team, training your employees, I encourage you, get Bitdefender Small Business Security Solutions. Bitdefender.com/Ramon. Defender.com/Ramon. Go there, download the software. I use Bitdefender on my tablet, on my computer, on my phone to secure my business, and not just my business, not just my devices, but that of my teams as well. You should do the same. Two things I want to let you know about. Check out Genius Talks Events, a brand new series we are working on, taking the show on the road to help entrepreneurs around the country. Genius Talks Events, geniustalksevents.com. Brand new in-person experience for entrepreneurs. We want to bring that to you. Also, so check that out at geniustalksevents.com. Do not miss out. Also, those who are like, you know what, Ramon? I've been hearing you for a minute. Ramon, can you coach me? Ramon, can you mentor me? Yeah, I can. It cannot hurt you. I dare you. Go to RamonOfficeHours.com. RamonOfficeHours.com. Go to RamonOfficeHours.com. And hey, 1 month, you get 1 month free, so there's very little risk. Let me coach you. Let me mentor you and help you in your marketing, in your sales, in your mindset with your pricing to take your business to the next level. Welcome to a brand new edition of the Rundown with Ramon Show. Yeah, Marcus Black. Yeah, that was another budget. That was the trillionaire's budget. Buying TikTok. But the other budget, they're like, AI is going to make inroads into our company, so we're going to lay you people off. What can I say, Marcus? So is the nature of the beast of big companies, Marcus. And I like this. Marcus is saying, I'd be salty if you bought a whole social media company and then laid me off. Well, Marcus Black, guess what? That's exactly what they did. And why? Because they can. Marcus, you in on that, man. You got what I'm saying. Everybody, it is what it is. Moving forward, ding, 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 ding. Welcome to a brand new day. This is the Rundown with Ramon Show. I want to pour into you all with this concept, which I'm getting here from the CEO of Southwest Airlines, talking about how saying that meetings is not productivity. Meetings is busy work. He told his whole company. So a few things I want to let you know today that we can consider as we're considering how to lay off the shackles of being busy, lay off the shackles of just doing busy work. One, understand that busyness is not productivity. Understand that for sure. Too many entrepreneurs who wear a full calendar like a badge of honor, but being booked doesn't mean you're building. Woo! Come on, somebody. Number two, meetings can become a hiding place, and you can do so many things, have so many meetings, and think you're doing work, but you're not. Meetings feel like work, but as the CEO of Southwest Airlines says, often they're a substitute for doing the hard, high-value thinking and execution. So maybe you should attend less meetings and spend more time thinking and executing. Number three, leadership requires thinking time. The higher you go, the more your value is in decisions, strategy, and clarity, not constant conversations. Yesterday, I spent hours building a brand new offering. The speakers are not confirmed, but those who are hearing the sound of my voice, I dare you, check out summersuccesssummit.com. Check it out. Brand new offering. Speakers are not public yet, but y'all here are family, so y'all can check it out ahead of time if you caught that. Number four, if your calendar is full, your priorities are unclear. Your calendar is a reflection, as Amelia Antonetti says, is a reflection of your discipline. If everything gets time, nothing is truly important. Number five, calendar blocking is a power move. I like this. Blocking time isn't laziness. No, it enables you to do other things. And in fact, it is leadership, people. You're deciding what deserves your best energy and what does not. Protect your creator time aggressively. Revenue, ideas, strategy, these come from uninterrupted time, not back-to-back Zoom calls. Protect the time that you use to create and the time you use to think. Understand this, people. Understand this concept. Saying no, I've learned it myself many times, but saying no is a growth strategy. You cannot grow by saying yes to everything, because then you'll be doing nothing. Every yes is a trade-off. This you have to understand. When you say yes to meetings, you say yes to this, you say yes to this. When you say yes to your wife or your kids' meeting, maybe even too much, you might be saying no to money, creativity, or peace. Of course, they're a priority, but you get what I mean. Number 8, you're not paid to attend, you're paid to decide. Attending meetings is nice and cute, but isn't it better if you're able to make decisions that transform your company and help your customers? The default, I would say, and I don't do it this way for family, but maybe the default should be no. I'm going to say no to everything unless there's a reason to say yes. I'm going to say no to meetings unless there's something of value for me, for my company, or I decide this could help another human. Some reason there must be why you're going to say yes instead of saying no. Not every meeting, by the way, needs you, especially if you're in corporate America. People add you to meetings. Ding, 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 ding. Your calendar's filled up, and I bet half the meetings you don't even need to be there. Understand that. Number 11, empty space in your calendar is strategic to say, this is white space, this is open space that I'm going to use for thinking, I'm going to use for strategy. Number 12, another tip is to batch your meetings. Don't scatter them around. Have a meeting at 9, have a meeting at 10, have a meeting at 11. Boom, be done for the day, and use the rest of the time for your creativity so you don't break up your routine. And I would dare say probably your best ideas don't come in meetings. For me, my best ideas come when I'm asleep. My best ideas come when I'm thinking. My best ideas come when I have no sound in my car and I'm just driving. Number 14, urgency is often fake. Can you do this? Can you do this? It's important. It's important. It may be important for you, but it's not important for me. What's important for you to reach your goals may not be in synchronicity with my goals. Understand this. A few other things we move forward here. Discipline beats availability. The work that a CEO does to move their company forward and do things is a lot different than the work that the little gerbils do down below. Now, everything is, I shouldn't say little gerbils, but you get my point. We leaders, we entrepreneurs, we creators, we thought leaders, we earth movers, we empire builders, we can't be doing work of squirrels. Build a do not book zone. Do you have things in your life, things on your calendar, priorities that you and your team know, I do not do these things, somebody else can do it. Now, there's a season in business where some things you got to do a lot of things. I'm in that season. But as you grow and as you align your team more, you can get back to a season where many things that are of low value and low things that you should not be doing, you don't do. Here's the bottom line, people. Your calendar should be reflecting the goals that you have and where you want to go. Christina Howard is here. What's up, Christina Howard? You made my day. Appreciate you being here, Christina Howard. Marcus Black, when do we have time to execute? When do we have time to execute if all my time is monopolized in meetings? Amen. Marcus Black. Love it, brother. Love it, brother. Love it, brother. Greg Becker saying here, I used to be really busy and then wondered what I really had accomplished at the end of the day. Absolutely. We can move, do so many things, and ain't nothing happening to us. Everybody, welcome to a brand new day. This is the Rundown with Ramon Show. Alexandria says here she's adding on, and she's on the productivity bus. I know that I need to buffer after speaking because I'd given my all, so I need to recuperate. I blocked my calendar the day before and day after. Amen to that. Knowing what your body needs. I love this. Everybody, ding, 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 ding. Question of the day from Alexandria Nicole of EYG Events. She asked this to you all. She asked this to me. She asked this to herself. What does community offer that individuality cannot? What does community offer that individuals cannot? I love this question. Or that individual effort cannot. Ramon, read, brother. What does community offer that individual effort cannot? Here's what it is. Individual effort is powerful. I'm a firm believer in individuality, that we can control our destiny. Firm believer that it is up to us to, quote unquote, save ourselves, as it were. However, the power of community is what we're experiencing right now. The power of community is to pour into you. The power of community is to challenge you. The power of community is to help you move forward. The power of community is to encourage you. The power of community is the collective brilliance of the all, being able to help you formalize the ideas that are within you and bring them out. That is the power of community. Yes, as the African proverb says so wisely, you can go fast by yourself. Fast by yourself. But Denny Rust, you can go far with others. What's up, Denny? Glad to have you here today on the Rundown with Ramon Show. Welcome, brother, always. So this is the power of community that all of us can lean into, that all of us can do a better job at, is recognizing the power of community and why it's so powerful, why it's so important. Why do you think we have Ramon Office Hours? As we slowly grow this program, and people are signing up, it's in essence a community of people who are learning together. And you get 1 month for free. I encourage you to check it out. RamonOfficeHours.com, RamonOfficeHours.com. Go there and let me help you take your business to the next level. Go there. I encourage you to do that. My name is Ramon, everybody. This is the Rundown with Ramon Show. You got a question for me? Feel free to ask it. Put it in the chat. I'll answer it when I can. Answer it on demand. Answer it right here. You got two of the most amazing humans in the world, Christina Howard and Alexandria Nicole, chit-chatting with each other. Come on. Good morning, sister. I love it. Denny Rust says this: tearing each other down in community is toxic. Help build people in the community and in your business. And if you do not have a community, if you're not somewhere where you're growing with others, that means you're operating alone and you're not operating at the best position God has you. This doesn't mean you can't grow alone. You can read books, you can get on YouTube, you can go on podcasts, you can do all those things. But in addition to that, we all need community in some way. You don't even have to pay for it necessarily. It could be your church community, business community. Come on, Clubhouse. Download the Clubhouse app and check out Breakfast with Champions. That's a community where many of us get together at 4 a.m. to about 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and pour into each other. Community is important because when you're feeling down, community brings you up. When somebody else is feeling down, you can bring them up. When you need ideas and need inspiration, want to see what somebody else is doing, you want to get context to see how you're doing. Not that you have to measure others, not that you have to look with a jealous eye, but also it's important to see others as a measurement for where you can be, see your potential. This is the power of community. Now y'all got me preaching. Everybody, my name is Ramon Ray, 5-time entrepreneur, 5-time author, sold 3 companies. My expertise is marketing, sales, personal branding, video, podcast, website development, and more, leveraging the power of content to build an unstoppable brand. This is what I do. And I encourage you, want to get a preview of what I'm building? Check it out. SummerSuccessSummit.com. Preview of it, not finished with it yet, just built it last day. Got some amazing people involved with that, amazing experience. But I think I'm going to close the mic and say thank you all for being here. We've been going for about 20 minutes now. Rundown with Ramon Show is about a 30-minute experience, live in the morning. And, of course, many people are watching it on demand whenever they choose to watch it during the day. And I appreciate having you all here. Be blessed. Have an amazing day. and make an impact and make the world a better place. Thanks for being here. And whoa, 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 whoa. People are taking action. We got our Genius Talks events. People are checking it out. Don't miss out the in-person events that are coming to a city near you. 20 people, that's it. 20 to 30 people, about 20 people. 2 hours, 3 hours. Most inspirational, powerful experience you'll ever face based on what people have told us. Check that out, geniustalksevents.com. Want me to work with you, mentor you, coach you to help you take your business, take your brand to the next level? Check it out. Free for a month. Got nothing to lose. RamonOfficeHours.com. Hey, everybody, have a great day. Be blessed and be well. Marcus Black, appreciate you. Christina Howard, always appreciate you. Greg, thanks for being here. And I'll see you all again